Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise, I'm an intuitive, I'm a reader of the cosmic weather, and I'm here to share with you what's coming up this week. So what energy is going to be around and how you can best navigate yourself through the current cosmic weather. So, like the whole energy this week, yeah, there's going to be different planetary alignments, but the big thing that's happening this week is this lunar eclipse. So it's a full blood moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and it's kind of happening now. So this video is going to go out on Sunday the 7th, and this eclipse is happening for where I am in Brisbane on a very early Monday morning, kind of around 4 a.m. I think. But eclipses aren't just potent for that moment that they peak, they are potent for weeks before and weeks afterwards. So, you know, there's going to be, you would have been feeling this kind of build up energy. Yeah. And what are lunar eclipses about? They're about endings, they're about culminations. If you think of a full moon, yeah, an eclipse, a lunar eclipse is like a full moon on steroids, okay? So it's going to be showing up differently in everybody's chart, wherever it's falling in your chart. So we're all going to feel it in different ways. But the overall theme is its culminations and its endings. And I feel like when I look at this eclipse, it's not the end of a whole story, but it's like the turning of a page in the book of life. So that's kind of how it feels. It definitely feels very powerful. And I always believe that when eclipses come in, it's like whatever work we haven't stepped up to do or we've been avoiding, the universe comes in and does this kind of massive shifting and clearing for us. Yeah, so it's kind of, we can't avoid the unavoidable anymore. You know, what we've been putting over there as I just can't, the universe is going to go, well, you have to, you know, you have to. There's also quite a lot of kind of quite heavy energy on pushing us around this lunar eclipse. So, you know, decisions do have to be made, and living in alignment has to be the way forward, and avoiding and not being authentic, it's not going to work. Yeah. So my advice around this lunar eclipse is lots of journaling, what's coming up for you, lots of kind of looking into, you know, where am I at in life? Maybe what am I avoiding? What do I know, you know, is coming to an end? How do I do that in the most beautiful way? And just kind of, I want you to be soft and gentle with yourself and quite fluid. Let's think Pisces, let's think flow, yeah? So it doesn't need to be abrupt. We don't need to be harsh. We can do things with a beautiful open heart in the most loving way, yeah? And that's how we need to be now. So this eclipse happens, and then we're going to walk in the eclipse corridor for 2 weeks. And it's a little bit like, the next few weeks is a little bit like no man's land, yeah, until we get the solar eclipse in a couple of weeks. So eclipses always come in pairs, and we've always kind of got a beginning and an end. So we have this kind of lunar, which is endings, closing doors, and then we're in this kind of like no man's land of like, okay, I know that this is closing and ending, but I don't know what the next bit looks like, I don't know what it feels like, and that's okay. And then we have this solar eclipse coming in, which is kind of setting light to new beginnings and fresh starts. And that's kind of like where we're all going to go, oh yeah, got that fire back in my belly. Yeah. So words that come up for me around this lunar eclipse are kind of grace. Let's do things with grace. Yeah. Let's be really present. Let's be really conscious. Yeah, and if we know that the energy is highly emotional, heightened, eclipse, like pressure, we don't have to be reactive in that. If we know that's what's happening, then we can prepare ourselves. We can work with the energy. Yeah, so we can really look after our temple, our beautiful body, yeah, and our mind, so that it can cope with all of that external, like universal shifting and changing and alignments. Yeah, so that, you know, what works for you. You know, water is really important at the moment, so drinking lots of water, water therapy, lovely baths, you know, do that lovely shower clearing where, you know, when you're in the shower, you know, you let the water wash over you and you kind of ask for a cleansing and a clearing every day of all your stuff, everything that's not yours, to be cleared and cleansed and washed away. Watch it go down the, you know, the drain, gone, clear. Start your day every day fresh with gratitude and love and presence. Stay in the day, stay in the moment. Yeah, eat well, sleep well. Like, rest should be top priority for everybody right now with this, you know, September's hectic. Yeah, so we have to find those moments of stillness, because this is like, whoa, and if we're whoa, we're gonna get fried. Yeah, and we're gonna end up, you know, in bed, and we don't want that anymore. So looking after this, slowing down, resting, you know, knowing that it's charged, so we have to, you know, balance that out by being, you know, resting, slowing down a little bit, taking breaks, you know. And we're not conditioned at the moment to do that, because it should be go, 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 achieve, 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 get it on, get it on, get on. And it's like, we can do that, but we need to do that with some balance. Yeah, take a moment, take a breath work. Yeah, all these really simple little things we have to be doing. Grounding, take your shoes off, watch the sunrise. Yeah, tune into you, because this is, as I said, it's pretty chaotic, and so we have to make a really conscious effort to come into self, to disconnect from that external world and go, okay, where am I at? What's going on for me today? What do I need? And it's going to change every day. Yeah, but we need to do it more than we normally do when we're in these times of extreme shifting and changing. And I also want you to really trust. So really trust where you're kind of being pushed. Really trust what's aligning for you. Really trust in yourself. Yeah, lots of meditation, checking in, like, where am I at? Where am I going? Yeah, and just tuning in to that. That's really important. And trusting whatever's aligning for you with ease. Remember, if we have to really push hard at something, and I'm not talking about work hard at something, but I'm talking about push hard at something, and then the universe might be like giving us these kind of like, nope, nope, nope. Look for the signs. Be aware of that. Listen. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to go there. If I don't go there, what opens up over here? And trust that kind of the way the universe is just orchestrating life for you. Yeah, and if we get into the flow of that, you know, oh, this feels really easy, this feels really good, that's because I'm in a tune and alignment with it. Oh, this feels like it's a real pushback. This isn't being easy. Okay, what is that? Okay, what if I stop right here? What else opens up? Yeah? Endings, illuminations, turning of a page, culminations, and the wild card is at play now. That's eclipse season. We're in it. Yeah? It's like when hurricane season hits and people have to tape up their windows and just wait and see what happens. Yeah? But not fearful. Maybe with some excitement of like, this is an adventure. Yeah? So be gentle with yourself this week, please. Look after yourself this week, please. And yeah, observe. Be the observer. I love it. It's a beautiful energy, I think. I love it when the universe has these kind of gateways and doorways for us to walk through and to evolve through, because remember, it's through change that we expand and we grow and we evolve. So we're good. Have an amazing week. Remember, we're in the corridor for a few weeks. We don't make any major decisions in that corridor. We never sign anything that's life altering. We just walk through the corridor observing. We leave all those big decisions until we're out the other end. Yeah. Just imagine that it's a little bit of a dark corridor and you can't see what you're signing properly here. You can't think properly because you're a bit aware of what's going on externally. So we just wait till we're out the other side. We walk out of the corridor on that solar eclipse in a couple of weeks. So just easy. Have a beautiful week. I send you lots and lots of love as always, and I will see you next week.